News. My name is James Adams. Today we have some reports about 100 Americans that boarded a ship and threw tea in the Boston Harbor. We also have some interviews with 3 special British people and 3 special Americans. Here they are. Raise the taxes.
Well, after we fought the French-Indian War for them, they did nothing to repay us, so we raised their taxes because we were broke after fighting that war to protect them.
How did the British react after the Boston Tea Party?
Well, after the ungrateful, filthy Americans dumped tea into the ocean, we created the Corsair Acts.
Okay. What were these acts?
Well, these acts, the idea was to punish the members of the Boston Tea Party. So they closed all the Boston ports for a while, and they destroyed the Massachusetts government. They also made colonists have to house and feed the British, and British could not be persecuted. Filthy Americans.
Thank you for your time.
Okay, just answer our questions, okay? So what did Lord North do with the 17 million pounds of tea?
He sold it to the colonies and made it much cheaper than the stupid tea they smuggled from the Dutch.
Okay. So what happened to the tea after it was shipped out to the colonies?
The Committee of Correspondence, they took action and some of the agents of the East India Tea Company, they resigned under all the pressure from the colonies, and also the remaining tea was either stored or shipped back to England.
Okay, so what did the colonists do in different colonies to get rid of the tea?
Well, we all know the stupid Americans, they dumped all the tea into the harbor in Boston, and in Maryland, they burned the ship completely with tea on it.
Thank you very much, Edward.
What did the Tea Act of 1773 do?
The Tea Act gave a struggling tea company called the East India Company a monopoly or ownership on the tea sales in the colonies.
How did the colonies react to the Tea Act?
The Americans rejected the tea and they began drinking homegrown tea.
How did this lead to the Boston Tea Party?
The governor rejected the tea and then he wanted to keep them, so the Americans rebelled and threw the tea in the harbor.
Thank you for your time.
If you answer all our questions, we'll let you out of here. How many people were there at the Boston Tea Party?
There were over 100 Americans. It took them just about 3 hours to dump all the tea into the harbor.
How much tea did you waste?
90,000 pounds.
An estimated cost today, that would be $1 million.
Okay, Edward. How did Samuel Adams and the small number of colonists disguise themselves, huh? How did they
Mohawk Indians.
Oh, now.
Why was the Boston Massacre exaggerated from 5 killed people to 100?
Just to spur up hate for us. Even though we only killed 5, they played it as 100.
What was the British view in the Boston Tea Party?
It's an insult to our authority.
How did the British view John Hancock and Sam Adams?
John Hancock. He was a rich and vain businessman. Sam Adams, he just controlled 2 mobs. All these Americans are also arrogant and annoying and stupid. I'll just be glad when the colonies are separated from the UK.
Yeah,
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Officer Jim. We're having some altercations at the interrogation room, so, now we have some entertainment for you while they're fixing that up. It's a rap song.
First things first, I'm a colonist. Drop tea and let all Britain feel it. And I'm still in the merchant business. I can break your bones like you're a cracker made of wrist. Right. You should want a bad ship like this. Maryland Patriots burning up ships like this. Couple of chase muskets and some bullets. High deal, something not worth of drinking at a meal, man. Taking all the tea away, never taste that. Made Boston Harbor your brand new teacup. Whoa, wanna jump in and drink that? Tea is spilling, you should taste that.
I hate British. I threw all your tea into Boston. Harbor Boston Tea Party. The Boston Party, spreading resistance. Make sure you watch out, cause we all shot.
Say British, I do this. I thought that you knew this. I can't stand more taxes and honest the truth is. Our land departed, it smells like you farted. We won't clean up your waste, cause our freedom we guard. Cause we're American, say we can, yes we can. Trying to infiltrate and give us $100. Cause we're American, and regardless we can. And we were in our darkness on November 27th. And how dare you, think we'll pay you. And we never like tea in the first place. Coffee, woohoo, you be the beat, R.I.T. Playing poker, you we went working, and we will overthrow.
I hate British. I throw all your tea into Boston Harbor, Boston Tea Party, Boston Party, spreading resistance. Make sure you watch out, cause we'll shot.